Silver, we start with the daily chart. Okay, if you refer back to my last video analysis, which my video for this week, we analyzed this one based on the different we had two options anyway. We mentioned that we're looking for the sell. We want to see whether we can get the sell from this correction, and what we target at least the price come to this low. Okay, now we want to see whether we have any trade set up for this week and for today. In this case, as we can see, the price, when we in my last analysis, the price was somewhere around here. We see the price drop and break this low. Okay, now the question is, when we see this kind of the move, okay, now the thing is whether we will get the correction from here for the continuation, or we should wait for the bigger correction. Okay, what I want to say that if we get a bigger correction, that means if the price move a bit higher, we get a bigger correction. It depends how big, whether move there and we get the down move from it there, or we get the bigger correction. It depends. It can give us a better trade rather than selling from here. Okay, anyway, we need to see what we get based on lower time frame. In this case, I move to lower time frame. Okay, based on 1 hour chart, if we put our trend line here, the only way we could sell was the somewhere around here. That means we didn't have a really good trade setup for down move. And as we can see, if I remove again, as we can see, the price break this low. And now the only thing is we need to look into this. And as I say, based on higher time frame, we are more interested in the down move sell. And as I explained, whether we get the sell from here or we need to wait the price to move a bit higher. And from my opinion, if the price move a bit higher, it gives us a bigger correction. Then we get the sell from there. It can give us a better sell setup rather than selling from here. Or even if we get a bigger correction. Okay. In this case, we don't have any trade setup for sell from here. We just need to wait. We see what we get here. Unless we see the price is moving similar to what I draw here, then we need to look into it. Maybe it can give us a sell setup. But right now we don't have anything, and the best thing is let the price move a bit higher before we look for sell. Okay, mostly we can expect we get the bigger correction. And beside that, can we look for buy from this? In case we say this is the sharp move, the small flag. Okay, it's not a really good trade. The only way we can trade this having entry above this. And what we want the price sharply move, break the top and continue. If not, we take out the trade. And again, this is not a really good trade. It's really risky trade. Unless for those they know how to manage it by having entry above this. Rather than that, the traders, if they don't have the enough experience, they shouldn't trade it. Okay. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup beside what we explained right here for buy. There is no more trade setup. No more confirmation that we can get a really good trade setup. The only thing is we need to wait and see what we get from here. And as I explained, we are more interested in the down move. It depends what we get from here, whether we get the sell from here, if we get a correction, or the best is let the price move a bit higher. Because in that time, we can look into the bigger correction for the next move down. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart and see how we can trade it. Thanks.